Alrighty. Let's head over to this village. I'm gonna try to knock out the rest or most of the codex that I can today, and then do some building on the SMP world. That is the goal. Welcome in, everybody. Get the likes going on the TikTok early. Get the peeps in here. What do I got on me? Stuff and things. Let's bring... Yeah, what's going on, Reed? Rift shards and metal plates. Yo, Jess, how you doing?
Thank you for your patronage.
Who dat? Mama Weasley, thank you for the resub. We're only like, what, 10 days away from the update or the new battle pass or whatever? I'm ready for it. This has been one of the... I know last year we got a long stretch of not very many big updates, but I feel like we at least got the vehicle update at some point in like February. Like we had... Like we just... This year's January, February has been dry. I'm going to do a little bit of codex hunting, and then I'm going to do catch up on some of the building I wanted to do on the Craftopia world. Yeah, what's going on, Colton? Oh, and congratulations on your 6 months, by the way, Mama Weasley. I believe that's the magenta brick. I'll probably fight the Storm King today at some point. We'll see. Doing well. Been playing and streaming a little less, but that's just because of kind of the lack of content right now. I'm trying not to burn myself out. Doesn't look like there's any visitors. Okay. Let's go back here, grab the ship, and then I think I'm going to try to start with the hardest stuff, and I'm going to try to find the shore villagers. That's going to be the toughest, one of the tougher ones to do, because the Lost Isles ones I feel like is shooting fish in a barrel. You kind of just find them. I've been playing and also lately been stressing out over just random personal stuff. Nothing major, but it's been holding me back a little bit mentally, but I've been filling the void with Marvel Rivals. Me and my buddy got to Grandmasters. Notice me, Senpai. How's it going, Primo? Do you have tutorials on how to do free builds you do? Not all of them, but if you go to my YouTube, I definitely have a handful, especially my vehicles. On YouTube, I've got a full village tutorial, and then I'm trying to do more custom tutorials, but it's a time issue for me. What would you say the most optimal weapon is? Sword or a spear? Either ruby or sapphire. I think what I want to do... Hold on. I'm going to go build like a specific beach cruising flying machine that like it's going to hover like really low. All right, this like watch, just let me cook and follow along. We're going to do something that's actually... Nah, we'll go to that one. Maybe there's a visitor now. No, really, there's been bug fixes since Storm Chasers, but nothing major at all. Hopefully March 12th, we're going to get our socks knocked off, because That's like almost 3 months with no major updates, so I imagine we'll get something here with the new battle pass and stuff. Avocado toast? Can't say it's bad. What's going on, Jen? And if you're on TikTok, come check me out on Twitch or YouTube today. We're streaming everywhere, all the time. Oh, I'm lagging. The reason I want to build the machine over here is because it's not that gravity changes, but like I want a vehicle that's going to like barely hover. So we're going to do... Let's see. I don't even really care about storage. I want this to float really low. Like, I don't even know if that's enough to lift it up right now. Because I just want something that can find villagers, and I want it to, like, fly really low. So I'd almost want it to fly even lower than this. So we need to put more weight on it. I ran out of metal? I thought I had more metal than that. I guess I can just add, Am I lagging? Okay. What's going on, Neptune? I've only been streaming for like a few minutes today. And I definitely want, like... You know what I'll do? Do I have a wrench with me? Of course not. I guess we're going back. I want to make it the weight balance so that it's like 10 feet above the shore. So that way I can skim the shore really easily and be able to see if there's a villager there or not really easily. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like 100 feet in the air and then be like squinting for villagers or POIs and stuff when I can just like kind of glide over them like at a really close distance. Doing really well, Shelly. How are you? Yes, back to Codex Hunting. What's going on, chicken? Yeah, dynamite's not bad. Thermal detonators, and then also the Wookiee bowcasters are good. They'll all do damage. Hey, how's it going, Zep? Thank you for the gifties. Any good ship to fly? What do you mean? I've got tons of tutorials if you want one. I'm just trying to make a vehicle that's a little heavier and closer to the ground. What's going on, Mason? Yeah, I need to go... Actually, yeah, I've got a decent... I can make my own. We'll do a handful of things today. We'll see what we get to. No, I gotta go this way. Yo, I'm sorry to hear that, Adam. Best way to farm blast powder is go to the Lost Isles. I believe all of the different kinds of pirates drop it on the shore. And then at night, the cowboy skeletons and the pirate skeletons will drop them as well. Stormflopper, you can catch them pretty much anywhere. The legendary one, I think it's more likely during a storm that you catch them, but you believe you still can't catch them during the like normal weather. What? Actually, hold on. Oh, crap. Oh. I was wondering where it was. All I wanted to do is, yeah, I guess I could just redo it. Ooh. Why did that like super bounce me? So even that's like too much. I guess I could just do like a 2-balloon rig. That'll probably work better. Oh crap. I got it. Oh, sick. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted to happen. Is he... Do I have spare villagers? Like spots? Oh, yeah, I have too many right now. It's fine. We'll still be able to get, I think, salty pretty easily. Oh! Why is it floating that way? It's not, I forgot it's not connected to the ground anymore. No, why is it still heavy? Like, these balloons are so... I still wish there was an adjustable option for them. I wish you could, like, fine-tune the thrusters and the, Let me get it. And the, balloons, so you could, like, customize exactly how they, how much power they had. So you'd be, like, 25%. Because what if I wanted... Like, because I've always said it, what if I want the stability of 4 symmetrically placed balloons, but I only want the pulling power of, like, 1 balloon? I just need to get... I think it's because these floors are too... I think I'm just going to go with heavier floors. I'll just build the thing huge. I'll just build it so heavy that... There we go. The goal here is to build a flying machine that can, like, float, like, 10 feet above the shoreline so I can hunt for villagers easier out here. And now... So I feel like that'll be good enough for 4 balloons, but we'll see. So now it's too heavy. That's about, I think this is about how high we want it to fly. Hold on, let's see. It's not terrible. What? So now I could just throw another chest on it or something. There we go. I think that's about right. I just want to be really close to the ground so I can find these villagers easier on the shore. I think this is going to work fine. Just had to make it really heavy. Oh, it's just sliding. See, like, even still, like, pretty much floats. Like, even here it's floating just a little bit. And then this is just enough to stay low to the ground and I can actually see the villagers. Make a tutorial on this? I mean, it's like specifically just for finding shore villagers, but sure. Oh, I'm lagging. Do you have any other, well, they're all epic bricks across all channels, and I play LEGO Fortnite and make LEGO Fortnite content. You can follow me on any of the socials, but I make all, play all the same game on stream and stuff. Yeah, I can probably put out a tutorial on this, but like, make your job finding the shore villagers easier. See, now we can see these guys, and we can just go from POI to POI, searching around the perimeter. They have to have campfires at them, like the other... Oh, crap. Run. Juke 'em. Yo, sorry. Thank you for the gifties. There has to be a camp, so it's the same, right? It's just campfire shore buildings. That's what we're looking for. Oh, that's probably too big of a POI. It's probably gonna have enemies there. Oh god, I'm lagging so hard. Where am I? Let me down. Yeah, it's just enemies. Battle cruiser operational. I don't know why this. Anybody play StarCraft? See how easy I can see in these and be like, oh yeah, villager, no villager, gone. They do show up to the base, but there's some villagers that are exclusive to being found in the world as opposed to showing up at your base. Some of those will include Polar Peely, Frozen Fish Sticks, Sally Sales, what's his name? I just wish it wasn't storming here. There's a handful of them. I haven't beat the Storm King today, no. It's just so laggy today. Why is today out of all days killing my neck? Oh my god. It's literally so bad. Like, I hope they fix this seat glitch so soon, because, like, I can't even fly this thing. And then I'm frozen every 2 seconds still. I wonder if it's like the rain switching on and off. That's the only way to fix it, is to get out of the seat and then back in the seat. And we're frozen again. This is another reason that's been holding me back, where I'm like, they gotta pump out these bug fixes sooner rather than later, because I can't stand not being able to do the little things like just fly around and stay in one darn spot. Or that's the problem, sometimes it freezes and then I'm in one spot for 30 seconds waiting for the game to recombobulate itself. When I hop on Marvel Rivals, now I get 300 FPS and it's hitchless. It's actually an enjoyable video gaming experience. But no, I love this game, but the thing that holds it back the most is the lag. I think it would still easily, even like, let's say major content updates aside, no extra major content updates. If there was no lag, I believe this game would have a solid 100,000 plus players on a normal basis, because they would have retained all the players that they've lost due to the frustrations of lag. Or like, I can totally see it. Like, you know, I'm a resilient person, but after so long, it'll wear on people and dwindle your player count for sure. Yeah, 35 Stormfloppers legendary? Jeez. I swear, like, the spawns for shore villagers and desert villagers are so much less than in the any other biome, I swear. I always struggle to find POIs that have the... Oh, there's one of the ships. think Kaz just made a video about this thing. It's been in the game forever, but this is a. I actually have the set right here. Hold on. That's the set. It's a LEGO Dream set. She won't show up to your camp anymore. You just have to go to the Star Wars island. And we're frozen. Oh yeah, Colton, I can definitely throw, if I wanted to make it like multi-use, I could definitely, with the channels freed up by the turning, I could absolutely like trade out some of the chests and where they are for some big balloons. Yeah, stormfly, it's more likely during a storm, but I believe you can catch it anytime. Does this vehicle cover more ground on the map compared to flying? I mean, I am flying. It covers, I would say, the same amount of ground as anything else. It's just built specifically so that I'm low to the ground so I can see if there's villagers there or not. Oh, there's like an island with a random bunker on it. Look at that. Little bunker. Yeah, the legendary storm flopper. It's mostly, it can be caught pretty much anywhere. It's just a highly increased chance in a storm. Nope, just enemies. Metal, you have to make it at the metal smelter. You use any raw metal, so like copper, iron, or gold, and then you mix it with wood in the metal smelter, and it makes metal plates. I'm lagging once again. I swear it's going from like the rainy weather to the non-rainy weather or something. Or like every time it has to spawn enemies, I just get stuck for the long end. Dude. Oh, the metal plates, you make them at the metal smelter. You use any raw metal plus wood, and that makes metal plates. So you can use copper ore, iron ore, or gold ore. This is my beach hoverer. I'm calling it. I'm looking for the shore villagers. So I'm trying to explore the shore really quickly. So I built this so it's really heavy. And I basically just hover over the shoreline so that way I can see if there's villagers a lot easier. It like hovers maybe like 20 feet off the ground. Oh, I can't see which way I'm actually going here. The depth perception is terrible. Oh, cozy looking little island. Why does it glitch like that every time? Because the game stability is buns. Because this is how it's been since the game came out for a year and 3 months now. That's just the way it is, apparently. You log into any other game, you can play it without constant interruptions. This game, it's like a dream. All of us who have played since the beginning, it's like a fantasy. Thinking about, like, it almost gaslights you into thinking other games have issues like this, and they really don't. Like, I can't really name it. Like, other than, like, No Man's Sky when it launched, that's, like, the level of, like, instability I can compare this game to, where I'm like, why is it not somewhat smooth for most people? Like, I understand bugs happening for, like, maybe a portion of the population, but it's something that affects, like, literally, and I'm frozen again. And out of the seat. Yo, Buildicane, thank you for the rate of 24. Flying around today just trying to find some shore villagers, but we're experiencing massive hitches and lag today. I'm just trying to find my friends. Or the Buildtician. I am so bad at usernames, it's terrible. Welcome in. I swear, I haven't even seen, like, one campfire or, like, shore POI. I feel like that's why they're extra rare. The villagers themselves, is because they don't have many potential spawn points to begin with. Because I don't think you can find a shore villager there. It would have to be at one of, like, the docks. Or one of the other shore structures. Because then as soon as it becomes like the Pleasant Park building, then it's going to be a grassland.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Oh, see, that's... If that had a campfire, it could be that's a possible villager spawn location, but... It's just got... It's a hermit crab infested POI. Yeah, what's going on, Mad Turtle? And the rest. What's going on, Diego? Doing well. Waiting for the next update. Patiently. As patiently as one can. What's going on, Irish Sniper? Welcome in.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby! Don't you put that on us!
Nobody's home. But I started over here, and I've just been skimming this shoreline. See, that's got a chest at it, but that doesn't mean there's a villager. It means there'll be enemies. Is it March 10th? I thought it was the 12th. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember now. What up, T-Block? But for those wondering, since I'm looking for shore villagers, I built this flying machine that's quite heavy and specifically weighted, so that way I'm about 20 feet above the shoreline as I fly around it, making the potential shore villagers I'm looking for a lot easier to spot. Yeah, it really is crazy. Like, I wish there's like, it's like a dream of just one day without lag where I can fly around uninterrupted. I want to know the total amount of time I've wasted in this game just kind of like sitting there waiting for the game to unrubber band itself. It's got to be in the hours and hours and hours. Like, we just clipped every moment of me having to hold still and wait for like 10 to 20 seconds. Put all that together, it'd be like literal hours and hours. You found Trigger in a dry valley cave somewhere? Interesting. He should be like an everywhere spawn. I just haven't seen him. Because he's a survivor class villager, I believe. Get me off here. I have not beat the boss today, but in general, yeah, beat the Storm King. Nobody. Potato. I mean, I understand the starting of it being pretty laggy, but I thought by 8 months to a year down the road. But hopefully, I'm really hopeful because they've done 2 hot or like bug fixes in the last couple like month or two, and all they've been saying is we're going to continue to work on it. We're going to continue to work on it. So I'm really just trusting in that by the time the next big update comes over, all of these lag fixes will be completely addressed. I'm doing well, Sniper Girl. Hanging in there, doing some Codex hunting again today. Although these guys are like rare AF. I've seen like 1 campfire. They might, yeah, I think, yeah, the collect nearby resources job is actually pretty good. That's enemies. They won't always collect you blast powder because there's so many other things they can collect from that job. But if you have a handful on them, that'll probably get you a fairly steady supply, yeah. Yeah, OT Block with the resub, 4 months. Thank you so much, dude. That reminds me, I wanted to at least look at the codex again. Because I ended up finding the first shore villager that I needed to, so... It's what? Blackheart, the fishing girl. This guy's already Turk, he's part of Grasslands. There's the fishing girl. There's Salty. There's, Tom Hanks from Castaway. And Sally Sales.
Let's start by doing what we set out to do. Let's accomplish that.
I'm trying. Yeah, Sally Sales, and then there's another fishing gal. I just can't remember her name. Castaway, that's what it is. Isn't that the, no, that's not the, what's the, it's like the, she's got like a yellow checkered hat, and she's like a fisher girl. What's her name? Cause yeah, Tom Hanks from Castaway. His name is what the heck is his name in the game? I always forget it. That's why I call him Tom Hanks from Castaway. Cause you know who I'm talking about. Carl Reef. Yeah. I don't know why that name always escapes me. I've had it like half the time I might remember it, but most of the time I'm just the name Carl Reef, even though it's such a great name, I forget it. And I'm just like, no, it's Tom Hanks from Castaway. Wilson! Wilson! I'm sorry, Wilson! I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites. Don't tell me there's gonna be a grasslands villager here. Oh no, it's enemies. Get me out of here. The wolves are gonna board me. Ah! Crab building.
Later.
Watch there be a villager here. I see a light in there. I think there might be a villager here. Oh no, it's a... I thought it was a campfire. It's a chest. Ew. Crave house. Bye, Becky. I'm doing some codex hunting, and then I'm gonna probably build in my, not my, but the community SMP world that I'm a part of. That's just enemies, cool. I've gone around about a quarter of my map's shoreline so far. Roughly. Ah. Stop. Where am I? What's happening? Just let me look straight from my driver's seat. Yeah, Outcast. That's one of the ones I'm looking for. Have I been here already? Wait, there was a campfire there. Flyer. How's it going, Diva? Why can't I stay in my seat? The bus stations are like brighter than the sun now. Hanging in there, looking for some villagers. Not having much luck, but there's only one way to do it, and that's to get out there and search around. And try to suffer through the lag. Oh, interesting. I thought they had kind of spawned back and forth anyway. Besides, I'm going to be just It's probably going to take me like over an hour to go all the way around this map anyway, so I imagine they'll kind of despawn and respawn anyway after so long. Yeah, one day we won't be floating or in front of or next to or inside of. Because the other annoying thing is, does anybody notice if you ever jump on top of a tire, it like makes it look like you're falling through the earth? That's been in the game forever, and that one's annoying. You're like, oh, I can't use my tire to climb on the vehicle. Because every time I do, it looks like the game is about to have a stroke. You'd think the fires would be easier to see at night, but I feel like they don't render in until you're like within 30 feet of them for like 5 seconds, and then they finally see, like that one. What did I just say? It's like I was in range of it, and then 5 seconds later it pops up, and I can't see what I'm doing. It's okay because it's just enemies. Yo, big fan. Thank you. I appreciate it. Come check me out on Twitch or YouTube. YouTube for the shorts and the videos, Twitch for the other streams, because I stream on all three. But I also post my short form content on YouTube Shorts as well. Why is it always raining out here? Is that a villager spawn? No, it's just enemies. There's nobody over there, right? Stop. Go away. I hate it when it goes back and forth between different weather patterns. Like, anybody's there? Who's playing this competitive? Nobody. It's not a competitive game. I play it for fun, man. I play Marvel Rivals competitive to be competitive. I play this game to express creativity and have a good time and not sweat. That's what other games are for. And I like all sorts of games. You know? I've never really played Minecraft. Not saying it's bad. It's just I don't play every game, but lately I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. And I'm officially Grandmaster. Did you see leaked water? I don't trust any sort of leaks until they're actual content in the game. You know how many other BS leaks we've had from the first couple of months of the game, even, that have supposedly been coming to the game next update. Still waiting on that Dark Forest, you know? Still waiting on those zip lines. Still waiting on those catapults. I mean, it very well could have been real things at once, so that's why I don't not trust leaks, but I don't count on them. Leaks aren't something you should get your hopes up over. They're interesting to speculate, But to like be like, oh, are you ready for this leaked update? Like, I don't know. If it happens, for sure. But nothing wrong with leaks or people who watch leaks, but just don't take them for... Like, take them with a grain of salt. Just because, like, something got leaked doesn't mean it may be coming, but what if it's not coming until, like, another 6 months? There's no timeline on anything that gets leaked, if it's even true in the first place. I see you in a new vehicle every day. Every day calls for a different need. Today's need was to fly really low so I can see the shore biome really easily. So I built this thing really heavy with not a lot of balloons. So that way this thing is like a hovercraft more than a fly. I mean, it's still flying, but it's more hovering over the surface than I'm gliding. I really hope I've heard some talk about that, but that would just speculating as an idea. I think that would be a great idea. Do I think it'll happen? Who the hell knows? But does it sound like a great idea? Yeah, I think a specific LEGO shop would be perfect. So that way it doesn't annoy the BR players from like, oh, your LEGO stuff's mucking up the shop. But it would also give us LEGO players something to buy any day of the week. Which I think and I think the reason they can't really do it now is because they really only have like a very small handful of products to offer. Whereas I think give it another 6 to 8 months where they can release like another 6 to 8 brand new, never before seen building kits in the item shop. Then I feel like that would justify having a full standalone shop. Whereas right now, I don't know, maybe that's their reasoning, but maybe it's something they're working on. I really hope it is. I learned everything I needed to know about this game from you. Oh, thank you. If you ever have any questions, hit me up. Am I just the most unlucky man? Like, am I just not finding anything out here? We gotta go search the little islands, too. It's just a numbers game, right? It's just searching, just until I find it. Oh, it's probably got enemies, though. Yep. Boo! How many questions are we allowed per day? As many as you want, Jared. I love the questions. You can't sleep. What kind of tips do you need? What kind of tips? Some other islands to go check out. Oh, what charms? I am using 2 legendary storm charms and a rare totem of return. Sorry for missing your question. If I was in survival or cozy, I would probably just have 3 health charms or like 2 health charms and a regeneration charm possibly. But an expert, you always want to have a totem of return. Someone home? Ah! No, save Coral Reef.
It's been 84 years.
It's Tom Hanks from Castaway, everybody. I found him.
What's up, brother?
I've come for your pickle.
We found him! This one goes out to FedEx! don't trust you. Did I take him back to my base? I don't even have enough stuff for another doodad, unless there's one close by. So Sally Sales is the only other exclusive one, right? Because Salty and the other girl can be found by visiting, right? So I'll just like keep him as a follower, so that way it almost like force spawns Sally Sales and I don't find Coral Reef again. I'll just like keep him as an explorer. Oh, meant to go to the
Victory screech!
What is that? The island looks like it's all grasslands anyway. Yeah, so if you were in survival, storm charms, other than the... So if you had 3 storm charms, that would be better than the health charms, even. Especially against Storm King. It looks like it's mostly a grasslands island, but I suppose it could have a viable POI on the coast. I wish there were shore caves that were similar to grottos, but like they were more tropical even. And they would be like pirate skeletons, like the pirate skeletons inside. Or they could just add grottos to the regular shore. So that way they'd have like golems and tomato heads and stuff. I don't know. That'd be interesting. I do think there should be like another sub-biome for that, for shores. Maybe it's like really heavily pirate themed, and then like at the end there's always like a big treasure trove of like a bunch of chests and then like some golden nugget, like some gold ores all over the walls and stuff. And then maybe like a bunch of like, maybe like throughout there's like, it could have like all the gems. It could have like a little bit of amber, a little bit of sapphire, because like doubloons, you know, like I don't know, that would be sick. Just it would be like kind of a mix of the other 3 biomes and their resources, or like it could be like mostly gold and like copper. I don't know, like piratey stuff. Are you able to find coast-themed villagers by putting a village square in the coast? Yes, just not all of them. Sally Sales and Coral Reef, you have to find them like I'm finding right now, which is like out in the open world. But otherwise, Blackheart, Outcast, and Salty are all able to just show up to the shore village. That's just enemies. Got a blast. Skirt. Anybody home? Is Coral Reef even still following me? I can't tell if I lost him or not. Or if he like he died, or if he's still just teleporting again and again. I'm just glad it's not. I think it's just pouring on the shore like constantly, to be honest. We're almost like 50% away of the way around my main island. We started literally right here. We started up here at this, or no, at this village on 19, and we went all the way down here, through here, around here, and now we're here. So I still have all of this, and to go all the way around until we actually get back to the other side. Which is crazy. That's how long it takes if you want to like actually like circumvent your world, like go all the way around the perimeter. Like even on a oh, he is alive. Look at him. Look at him go. Good job, buddy. You caught a ride. I think if I just held, I think it was just for me holding still for a minute, he finally like teleported right on top of the vehicle. Yeah, see, I think a shore brute, exactly. I said this a long time ago, they should make a shore brute, and it should be covered in, like, shells and stuff, and, like, seaweed. And they should have a shore brute. Like, you'd be all covered in, like, moss and, like, shells like encrusted into his armor and stuff. That's the way to go. I highly agree. It's a cool looking cave. It's like literally right on the beach. So that camp, where I found Coral Reef, the POI was actually what I would call like a medium-sized POI, which I usually don't expect. Usually the villager POIs are like very, very small. Cars Dog, if you haven't played this game since launch, there's still a lot of issues with it, but it has changed dramatically since day one. This game has gotten updates like every couple of months consistently, and it's much different now. Is it the best game in the world? Still has a lot of work to be done on it, but if you enjoyed it even a little bit at launch, I recommend giving it a second go. At least if you liked the game and wanted to have fun on the game but weren't, I would say retry every 3 to 6 months, because they're always coming out with new stuff, but they've still been struggling with the overall lag. It's like the main thing that I could say is like holding it back. But otherwise for me, yeah, it's really fun. Me and a lot of others, very fun still. I'm gonna take a nappy nap real quick, so I skip the nighttime so I can actually see. You'd think I'd be able to see the campfires easier, but I swear it's just harder to see anything. Carl, you stay right there. You're fine right there. Is there any LEGO Fortnite builds you're missing, or do you buy? Yeah, I've got literally everything that's ever released. I'm not missing a single build. Honestly, for a minute there, they were dropping a lot of kits early last year all at once, and I was like, ooh, that's prime location. Oh, it's Blackheart. Damn you, Blackheart. I should have added him at the other base. Damn it. At least I can, like, mark this location, I think, and I could possibly come back here. Boo! I would have added him to that shore village, but I was full. But otherwise, that's why I would have wanted to add him. Which actually, either I could go try to add him. Anybody here? Or is it enemies? Yeah, it's enemies. Because otherwise, I'll have the chances of getting outcast in them again. Even Salty I can find, which isn't a bad thing, but Sally is the exclusive one out here. Oh, perfect. Let me go drop some villagers, and then I can go back and get Blackheart if he's still there, and then put him at a village. To get rid of villagers. I'm gonna have to log out and log back in though, and then he probably won't be there, but I should at least get this ready so I can stash another villager. Hey, what's going on, Rob? You guys get to see my beautiful pirate village. Behold! The village that usually makes my game crash. I don't know if it's the village or just the spot, but don't look at that over there. That's not me. And everything that renders in here is me. That piece over there, that's not me. Behold! Yo, Mateo, how's it going? Let's get rid of... No, because we want like... Where did I know, I want... Oh, yeah, I want desert villagers off the list. That's what we want. We want to get rid of the desert villagers. Because if we get rid of survivors can pop up, like, anywhere on the map, including the shore even, probably, I would guess. Like, maybe not. Maybe shore is, like, specific where it'll only spawn shore characters. But if I get rid of a desert villager, there's no way a desert villager can spawn on the shore. So it, like, it increases my chances of not getting a villager I already have that spawns at the next location. That makes sense. Yeah, and it didn't crash my game this time. What's up, Sonic? What am I doing? I am hunting for villagers for my codex today. I already found 2. We got Coral Reef down, which is one of the toughies, and then we got Blackheart down, which is one of the more common ones. But if I can find Sally Sails, we'll be good. Thank you, Sonic. I appreciate it. I hope it's springtime themed. I hope it's like colorful buildings and cottages and like beautiful, amazing outdoor decoration pieces with all sorts of plants and bushes and flowers and vines and like springy stuff. You know what I mean? That's exactly what this game needs, and it would be in the theme of spring coming up here. And I think because even if the battle pass doesn't start in spring, this battle pass is I believe it runs most of the way through spring. This next battle pass will. So I think if it was like fun colored builds, just lots of fun colorful stuff with like just wheelbarrows and just outdoorsy stuff like for decorations. Like I want more of this category, outdoors section. Like I like this is my favorite category. Is the outdoors section and the sculptures. I love anything that's in the sculptures section. I want more just like decorative outdoor stuff because we have plenty, and I'm sorry, we have plenty of furniture at this point. We have so much furniture it makes your head spin, right? Like I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I love variety, but when we have this much indoor furniture and decor and stuff, I need to have that matched on the outside with some of this other stuff. And these pieces always end up being some of the most fun for me. Like, for example, even just like the lifeguard, like this is another one of my favorites. The little cart just adds a lot of character to your build. Stuff like this, little shades, stuff like this, especially I know a lot of this from paid kits, but even just like the anchor. This is the space heater, but in my opinion, this looks like a toolbox to me. All sorts of stuff from this section is like my favorite stuff. Yeah, the festival pack was good, but that's one of the only ones. And I liked Raven, but not an issue, but this battle pass had like 3 different main themes, which were all like very different from each other. you had a little sprinkle of Christmas decor in this battle pass. And then you had Raven builds and the Fortnite Festival Forever builds, or whatever they were called. And they're both great, but I feel like, especially with decor, we didn't get enough of any one of them, especially the Christmas stuff. Feels like we barely got any of the Christmas decor. Oh, wait, is this the one I wanted? Oh, yeah, I wanted to fly over to the desert base real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting our descent. Prepare to land. Oh, I'm lagging! Oh no! I'm lagging! I'm gonna land on my people, I just know it. Sir, an airship has hit the second cactus. Let's get rid of Nugget, because I feel like you're common. And while we're at it, let's get rid of... I feel like Flint's also pretty common. Or Jewels. Because I want to free up space for, like, 2. So I don't have to, like, go one at a time here. And now I gotta log out and log back in. Otherwise it's... The problem is, the villager max is 55 villagers in your world. There's a bug. So let's say you get to 55 villagers in your world, right? And then if you get rid of a villager and you go down to 54, you have to log out and log back in. Otherwise, the game will still think you have 55, even though you have 54. And you'll go to try to add the 55th villager again, and it won't let you. It'll tell you you're full, even though you know you're not. You know you just got rid of one. So, like, you could have 55 villagers. You could get rid of 5 of them, and you wouldn't be able to add another one until you logged out and logged back in, even though you had 5 available slots. What'll it be, T-Block? My son says it wasn't lag. They were using the Force. Oh, my God. Yeah, I think we needed more Christmas stuff for sure, and we got kind of shorted. Ghost Rider! I'll be back. All right. Oh, dang it. I lost my little earbud. Where'd it go? I found it. So, if anybody drinks Red Bull or Dr. Pepper, I'm going to save you a couple of dollars. Subject number 1. Blackberry Dr. Pepper. Disgusting. 0 out of 10. It tastes like NyQuil. It tastes like cough syrup. I swear, I drank this much of it. It's open. I opened it. I tasted it. This is how much I drank before I said no. No. It tastes straight up like cough medicine. Like, straight up like cough medicine. And then the grapefruit and blossom Red Bull. I like Squirt. I love Squirt. Grapefruit soda. That, it is terrible. It is like, it's like you're drinking a Squirt, but it's like 3 times as sweet and concentrated. I swear. It was disgusting, dude. Both of them. It was 2 new flavors that I tried like at once of 2 different kinds of drinks, and I was extremely disappointed. Maybe people's palates are different for the blackberry, but to me, it just screams cough medicine. Like the aftertaste, as it like, you know how like when you drink cough medicine and then for like 20 to 30 seconds afterwards you have like a burning, just ick sensation? I swear that's the exact sensation I got from drinking that Dr. Pepper. It was like even the 10 seconds after I drank it, I was just like, what if I, then I guess you're in luck if you like the taste of cough medicine. I would say that's a 1 out of 100 situation though, right? Oh, I'm trying to park it. There we go. See, now what we do is we go here and we drop off Coral Reef. Because he's a rare one anyway, and we kind of want him. At this point, how do I know it's just kind of trial and error and like people in the community figuring out it over time. Like you'll notice if you have a shore village, Sally and what's his name will just never show up to the village as a visitor. It's just a constant that people have noticed over time. Yo, thank you for the sub, Alpids. How do you build the shelves for the chest? I'll have to do a video on that because it's one of those basics that I feel like needs to be remade every like 3 months for the new people. Oh, perfect. Amazing. Exactly what we wanted. So now you can live in that. See, I told you I was going to make 2 free spots. So now we can add both of them, and now they're both unable to spawn. And now the next ones I find will be anybody but them. Where are we at? Down here. I think it was this one. And then hopefully at the location that I'm going to, where we found a villager spawn, hopefully it's a villager spawn still, and maybe it'll be the Sally Sales this time. Dry Valley Rex, the green dinosaur, does not show up. And then Crystal, I don't think does. She might now. I don't know about Crystal. And then who's the other exclusive one to the desert? Can you change villagers from one to another? Yes, we have to sacrifice that whole villager and every other villager that's at that village besides the one you're moving. I believe that still works. So basically, let's say you have a village. You would ask that villager to explore with you, and then you delete that village, and then you're able to, I believe, then bring them to another villager since they're your explorer and drop them there. But because you have to delete the village that they're in, let's say you had 3 other villagers that you didn't want to move. Well, all 3 of those villagers are going to get deleted. Calamity, that's what it is. So what you can do is they can also be found in caves in the desert. The thing about the shore is there's just no shore caves. But you can find wrecks in desert caves, and that's probably the better way to find them. There's kind of a trick to it. Oh, yeah, see, there's no campfire here now. But it's good to know I can come back here, potentially, and there'll be a villager sometime. But there's kind of a finesse to finding the villager you want. Like, you need 2 desert villagers, right, that are exclusive. So, basically, inside of a desert cave, you can find villagers in there, including the exclusive ones. So inside of a desert cave, the only thing you can find are A, desert villagers, obviously, but then B, survivors. The survivors list is very long. There's a lot of survivors. So not only, if you go into a desert cave, not only can you find these guys, oh shoot, I gotta go. Not only can you find the desert, but you can find the whole list of survivors. So what you want to do is, since the villager limit in the world is 55, is you want to get, literally, you want to get all of these guys in a village. Once they're in one of your villages, they can't spawn in the world anymore because you already have them. So if you already have all of these guys at a village, that means when you go into a desert cave, the only thing that can spawn are the desert villagers. And if you already have some of the desert villagers, then even further, then only the ones you need are more likely to spawn. So when I was hunting for Frostlands villagers, I basically had all of the survivors found at one point, so that way it just got down to doing Frostlands villagers. See, there's so much shore because I've got to go here and around and then around this part. You know shorelines are infinitely long? Does anybody... It's like a math thing. It's like, it's all about fractals. I think that's shorelines are the whole basis to fractal theory. But if you measure the shoreline... Technically, the shoreline is infinitely long because it depends on how you measure a shoreline. Do you measure it in, like, from, because obviously you have to draw from point A to point B, but the difference between point A and point B is different depending on how close you have them together, because the closer they are together, the more distance the shoreline will have, and the further your points of measurement are away, the shorter the short line will have, but you can just make them infinitely closer together, and the shoreline is infinite. It's a thing. I can't explain it well. I'm not a scientist. YouTube it or something. Yeah, trying to be helpful. Anytime you see me doing something in game, I am always given the full rundown on how to do it yourself in your world. Whether it's farming, mining out caves, just whatever it is, I try to do it myself, so I'm an expert. So even if I'm not doing that particular activity, I've got the answer for it because I've went and done it myself. Like, if you need to know where any of the fish are, let me know. Oh, it's just enemies. Oh! We got one of the acolytes that can summon things that fall from the sky from the rift. Lost Isles villagers, yeah, those are, I think there's a few out in the world Lost Isles villagers that won't show up to your village there, but for the most part, most of them will show up to your village, I believe. And now on the Lost Isles, I don't know if survivors will spawn on Lost Isles. The general survivors list. Does anybody know? I haven't done enough Lost Isles looking. Do you only get Lost Isles spawns, or do you get survivors like, Silas and the others? Because if it's only Lost Isles, it would be pretty easy to collect them all. Can I join? This is my solo expert world. I generally don't have people in it. Oh, survivors do spawn, okay. and I'm glad I've already got most of the survivors found. Hello? It's probably an enemy. Yeah. You don't see a structure, it's usually enemies. Oh, you have found shoreline villagers on Lost Isles? Interesting. Triggerfish? Is he I swear he's this last survivor I need, but I haven't found him. Someone said I wouldn't be able to find him again, but other people have said they found him in desert caves and the grasslands, I believe. Like, recently. Because that's another one I'm missing. I feel like I should have found by now. So I just need to check my grasslands villages for triggerfish, you think? Because I have a bunch of those. I can just constantly search those later today, and I'll probably find them. You've only found him in the wild, A1? So it seems mixed. Seems like it's village or wild. I've just been obviously unlucky for some reason. Because you'd think, oh, well, what about your in expert mode? You talked to him at the beginning of the game. Well, yeah, but the codex wasn't out then. That's the problem. Because I think Triggerfish used to be a non-addable character. Like, I don't think he used to be able to add Triggerfish to the village in the beginning. Let me go. Okay, yeah, so because he is a survivor, so theoretically, like the other survivors, he should be able to show up anywhere. This sounds like I'm just unlucky. I'll find him. That's a pretty river. I mean, there's only like 3 different kinds of those spillaways. Oh, that's a grasslands villager, isn't it? Oh no, it's enemies. It's like barely not in the shore. If it would have been a villager, it literally would have been a grasslands villager. Enemies. Nobody. Oh, I see a POI there. There could be a campfire that's not rendering. And it looks like it's the right, so if it does have a campfire, it would be the right size. Nope. What about that place? I still haven't found my Nana villages. That's what I'm going to look for because I'm basically doomed for Banannual and the rest of them if I can't find my Nana village to begin with. Yeah, can't decide. Let's go. We got another Storm King down for another person. Congratulations. I hear that at least once a stream, and it makes my day. I'm like, yes, more people are doing the thing. I think Zeppelin found one, and I think it was like up here somewhere. I'll need to relook at her Discord message she sent me a while ago. She looked in my seed number. I just haven't gone looking since because I've been looking for all the other stuff. But it's been on my mind for when I do go there. I don't even see a POI here. I'm almost 50% away around the map. Oh, enemies. Damn. I need to start marking all these spots, though. But honestly, like, they're just as far apart away. I would have to put, like, bus stations at them to keep checking them, which I don't have materials for right now. There's a POI out there. Skirt. complete enemies since there's no POI. Yep. So I can tell, like, before we, like, if there's a campfire at a small POI, it's like a 50-50. You're like, okay, it's either going to have enemies or a villager. Let's go. And the villagers are just, oh, I see a POI over on that island. I see you. Right? Oh, I thought I saw a POI. What was I looking at? That's a big ass rock, dude. Oh, now we gotta go around this bad boy. Is there a campfire over there? Now we have this giant island to go around. I'm so glad I built this vehicle, though, specifically for this. I don't have to worry about my height. You know, that's what I wanted to eliminate. I didn't want to be like up, down, up, down, up, down, just to get to the eye level of the POIs I'm looking at. Where this, I can just go forward, easy maneuverability, and just find stuff. We just be flying. Oh, did I go to that island already? Probably. We gotta go around this one. Yeah, this vehicle is. I have a very similar. This one's specifically designed to fly low, but if you want one for normal everyday flying that drives exactly like this, go check out my most recent YouTube short or my TikTok. Anybody else see a fire right there until just a second ago? And now I see... Why is it like a player or like a... What is that? It's like there's a NPC there, but there's not. I'm so confused. There's like a campfire coming from there, and now there's like little bubbles. That's so weird. Do you have a fishing rod? No, not on me, but I doubt it would. I'm sure you could fish there. But that's just odd. It's just enemies. Dude, I just got back in the seat. I hate that. It's like you get out of the seat, get back in to reset it. 3 seconds later, back out of the seat. I swear, I think you make the Storm King look so easy on expert, and it gives me the courage to try, but I eventually die. It's tough. Like I said, I think most people's thing is it's a lot to take in. Obviously, the faster you can take out enemies out of the spawners, the better. And I would recommend making thermal detonators. You only need like, I think like 10 or so for like the entire fight to break the spawners. but it's a really easy, cheesy way to break the spawners, and then you're able to kill the enemies easier and faster because of that, which makes the Storm King himself easier because you have less to focus on all at one time. I don't have a tutorial on this exact one. This is a low altitude specific flying machine that's like meant to glide low. But I do have a very, very, very similar design that's for everyday flying. But since I did see some interest in it, I'll put up a video. It'll be like, hey, if you're looking to find all your shore villagers, then here's the perfect flying machine for you. And I'll do a tutorial on this build because this one's meant to fly low, so I can see these POIs really easily and see if there's a villager there or not, and then be on to the next part. Your vehicle's crazy. Thank you. Best food is either black and blue sushi or the storm nectar or tropical shakes is third. We gotta go this way. There's a campfire over. Wait, that was enemies, right? Or did I not check that? Or is the game lying to me and there's no campfire there? Liar! You can't trust the campfire animations. They're not real. It's a mirage. What's in the chest? Honestly, nothing. They're mostly there for weight on this vehicle. To weigh it down more. Again, the point of this vehicle is to be pretty much as close to the ground as possible, so I can see if there's villagers at these POIs that I'm looking for. Bet it's enemies, right? Yeah. Cancel the landing. I mean, I've explored a lot of this, just not the exact perimeter. I've gone around, literally. I'm doing the entire shoreline of my world. I started literally right here and went all the way down this shoreline, all the way down this shoreline, all the way down here, up through here. And then I even did this whole, like, harbor, whatever you want to call it, or like this little waterway here. Then I came back around. Now I'm going over this one. And then I'll be skimming this and going over. Like, I'm still got a long way to go to get all the way around, but hopefully I'll have found all the villagers by then. The other flying machine in hover mode, because that one's too high, I would have to put more weight on it. It would like fly like 2 or 3 times as high as this, and I wouldn't be able to see the ground. Because I don't want to have to, like, worry about if the villager is rendered in or not. No, as in drift it? Oh, because then I would have to go around stuff. And I would have to worry about going up or down to go over or around stuff. Whereas this, once I'm flying, I don't have to worry about my altitude again. It's kind of just locked in. And nothing's in my way. I can fly in 360 degrees and not run into anything. Whereas if I were to like drift around the other one, it would be fun and all, but like anytime I'd have to go over a hill or whatever, like it would just be, I think, a little bit less efficient. Just a little bit, not by a long shot, but it would require more brain power by me. This is more passive. What if a brute snipes you? I'll dodge him. I have visual sound effects on, so you can see, like, I can see those crabs that are on the beach. So if I hear a brute near me, I immediately see him, and I can just avoid him for the most part. Ooh, this is a pretty spot. This would be a dope spot to build a village, dude. Just because of that little, like, mound and all the rocks on it, I feel like building around that would be cool. Do you think they will ever fix the enemy part of the codex? Oh yeah, eventually. When? I don't know. Hopefully soon. Oh, we got some islands to explore over there. Oh, just enemies. So yeah, I can see what's there. Because you basically, when you're looking for villagers, you're just looking for campfires, and the campfire locations are either going to have enemies or they're going to have a villager that you're looking for potentially. And so like those just more enemies. So this just keeps me close to the ground, and I can just determine right off the bat as I fly over if that's a good spot or not for what I'm looking for. I will get a tutorial on this flying ship soon. I have similar ones already posted, but this one's specifically for exploring the shore. Shore and exploring. Anybody home? No. So we're just speed running through. We're looking for these little shack POIs on the beach, seeing if they have a campfire. If they do, then we get a closer look and see if it's a villager. That's pretty much how you find these exclusive shore villagers. They're going to be at one of these shack POIs. Even if it's right next to the shore, if it's like a cabin or a Pleasant Park POI, then it's going to if it has a villager, it'll be a grasslands villager, so don't even bother with those ones. You want to look for these little... So like if this POI had a campfire, it would be a prime potential location for a villager. But since it has no campfire, there's going to be no villager. Wow, 2 burgers right next to each other. Weird. Double burger. Why you call it a POI? Point of interest. And that's what it is. POIs in Battle Royale, it's just a very generalized term. Point of interest could be anything. If, like, point of interest in the world could be the grocery store. It's a point of interest. POI is just a very general, yeah. How do you land without damaging the bottom? You see how these balloons are activated? These balloons are activated, but these balloons are on all the time, but they're not so many balloons that it lifts me up. So that way, whenever I land, I always have a couple of balloons, so that way I don't land hard. Plus, it also makes it so I can float. So it's all about balancing weight with balloons, because you can have more balloons and less weight, and then it goes really high. But I have it weighted so it floats in water, and also these balloons are enough to lift me off, but then when they're off, I just slowly float down. How many exclusive villagers are there? Probably like a dozen or so. Like, there's like 2 or 3 from each biome. So there's a campfire. It's either going to have enemies or it's going to have a villager. My guess is enemies because it's a bigger POI. Usually villagers spawn at small POIs, but we could get lucky. Who knows? I don't hear it. Oh, yep, there's the enemies. Took them a minute to spawn in. And also, the villagers usually spawn at small POIs. And see, that one has a campfire, but it's a... That one's a pleasant park, so this one could have a villager, but it won't be a shore villager if it does, because technically it's a grasslands POI, even though it's right next to the shore. Let's see. Enemies, yep. And then this other one is Pleasant Park, and it's a larger Pleasant Park POI, so it'll just be enemies. But I'm going to check it anyway. No, they don't do anything special. It's all cosmetic. So yeah, it's just enemies. And it looks like there's a campfire here as well. Nope, that one was a lie. Okay, now we go this way. So we already searched this whole area. Now we go this. Shoreline. Well, I found 2 so far. It's just really... You gotta grind. Yeah, Storm King and Lost Isles will be added to all old worlds. You don't have to make a new one. Same with this one. Let's see. This one might have a... Nope, it's enemies. Pew! Slingshot. I checked that one. Ooh, wait. Did we check this one already? Oh yeah, I gotta go back this way now. We check this one. Did like a little figure 8 through here. Any tips to defeat brutes? Use the crossbow. Just crossbow and keep your distance. Otherwise, if you wanted more of a challenge and you want to use a sword, you're going to have to get good at dodging. And there's only really 4 abilities that the brutes have, and they're pretty easy to understand and which one he's going to use on you, and then dodge them, or just use a shield to block them potentially. But just knowing when they're going to hit you and with what attack is key. Because then you'll know, like, oh, he's about to punch, and I dodge in 3, 2, 1, and I dodge the punch. And then you go, oh, he's about to do a charge. Now I know just let him charge at me and then dodge to the side as he goes by me. You'll gain a lot of confidence kind of understanding the enemies more and their abilities and being able to dodge them. We're going to land, make it daytime. I can't stand this. Leave me alone. Oh, it's like in the terrain. It won't let me sleep there. Yo, K-Cod with 5 gifted. Let's go. Thank you so much, dude. You're always so supportive. I can't thank you enough, man. Above and beyond, they say. Papoo! What's up? So I don't even know what that's from, but it's Nick Swartzen. Also, I just watched Grandma's Boy last night, too. Again, Grandma's Boy is one of my favorite movies, dude. It's so funny. If you haven't seen Grandma's Boy, you're missing out. Shields do block a lot, but they do, like, from brute punches, I believe they take damage pretty quickly. Like, they lose their durability. The thermal fish for the Illuminator, that is going to be from desert lakes. So you need to find a desert that has, like, a circular... You don't want to be on the desert rivers. I don't think those count. But a desert oasis or a lake is where you're going to find the purple thermal fish for the Illuminator. Hype train! Oh, Sally Sales. Did I see her? I think I saw her, guys. Gimme! Come here! Woo! The other tough. Why can't I sprint? Oh. I guess I can't sprint. My sprint is bugged. Is there a bus station close by? Usually is. There's so many of them these days. You can throw a rock and hit a bus station now. Float. See, it's not designed to float up here, really. The higher the elevation goes, the reason this works so well is because the elevation down there is so low, because it'll hover at a certain height. Looks like a weird valley. Dude, this is like the biggest valley I've ever seen. You could like build over that and have like a secret downstairs area. How come I not finding a bus station? Right? Oh yeah, I see it. Daytime, it's not as noticeable. I see it now. Skirt. Oh, I don't want to park it by the tree. If I park it by the tree, I feel like it's gonna like get busted. It's just so floaty here. Wait, deactivate those. There we go. All right, we gotta take her to the desert village, I believe. So we'll just go here. We got the two difficult ones. Bang, bang. Now I think the only one left is Salty, because I got Castaway as well. I think the only one left is Salty, and he very well could be at the shore right now. He could be a visitor at my shore right now, since I have the other ones. Yo, Bart, thank you for the shares. Yeah, Salty is easy. I already he can show up to your village. He literally, if I go visit my shore village right here, he could be waiting there for me right now, since it's been long enough for another one to shuffle out. Why not just add a bed on your ship? I suppose I could. It's got enough room for sure. I thought I found Outcast. Maybe not. Outcast and Salty. Makes sense. Am I frozen? I haven't been on this long of a bus loading screen in a while. Usually when it takes this long, it means I've crashed. Or like it's broken. Maybe it's just taking extra long. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I want to say like 20, 30 minutes. Like the visitors will leave and come. Like sometimes you won't have a visitor at all. Like there's always a chance of the dice rolling to no visitor. But I would say the visitors at the villages shuffle out pretty frequently. Like right now, I think Trace is a villager here. Or a visitor because... No, it's nobody. Yeah, I can't even sprint. I'm gonna... Good thing I have to log out pretty much. Or do we go to the Frostlands? Because I think I could get rid of a Frostlands villager. Too. Because I like the desert villagers I have. Here, let's just try this village. Is a Grasslands villager? No, but the survivors will. Don't confuse survivors with Grasslands villagers because they kind of have the same vibe. But no, none of the main biome villagers can show up at the other biomes. So like Yeti can't show up in a desert village. And you also can't find Yeti outside in the desert. Alright, so here... Oh wait, there's like no snow villagers here. I forgot. We got rid of the snow villagers, so we do need a different village than this. Because I don't want to get rid of survivors. I want to get rid of specific ones. Oh, hey everybody, wave to my Shogun Castle village. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Bye. I still can't sprint. Choo choo. Oh yeah, where's my egg train gift? Should have got the thing. So I guess I'll just get rid of one of the other desert villagers then. 'Cause I think I have a Frostlands villager over at the Lost Isles, but now I can't remember. I'm moving into a little bit of everything. I like alternative rock. But my girlfriend's like into a lot of older stuff and just a lot of different stuff in general, which is just kind of like... I could literally almost listen to anything and enjoy it. She was a cool desert one. I don't like Flint. I don't even care about Flint. So you'd think I'd be able to add my follower now. Because I'm at, Oh, wait, maybe they fixed it. Let's see if I can. Because I'm at 54 out of 50 now. Sometimes it'll make me have to relog. Let's see if it'll let me add her. Oh, look at that. It actually worked. I didn't have to log out and log back in. Because the reason I want it like that is because now she won't spawn and I can pick up another follower. You good boy, Bones? Might be time to feed them. You hungry, buddy? You go outside? You leave hungry? Favorite artist? Blink-182, probably. I hear you, buddy. Bones is yelling at me. I'm gonna have to let them out here in a moment. I hear you. Tell chat. Tell him. Bones, tell him. Tell him what time it is. They can't see you. They might be able to hear you, but they surely can't see you. You're hiding. Winnie's also pushing on the chair now. I hear you guys. Let me log out real quick because I can't sprint. I'm going to need to fix that. Okay, I'm going to go let the dogs out real quick. The axe, that one is, what was it? Shatterhorn Fragment and, oops. And, I can't remember what the base of that one was. Be right back. Gotta go let the dogs out. Also, one monkey, thank you for the 100 bits. I totally missed that one. Does that brute trap you made still work? It might. I haven't tried it in a long time. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't. I believe animals still activate switches. Do you have the Lego Battle Bus? Yeah, it's right over there.
My mama says that alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Or they're getting confused with crocodiles all the time. Theoretical. That's funny. Blizzik? Maybe. I think he's a survivor. But I could be wrong. He might be a grasslands, actually. Maybe it was a spoof. Yeah, I've already got a tutorial posted for the better version of this one that I've been using. If you want a tutorial for... I have a tutorial for both of these ones. If you want one with wheels on it, we've got this one. It also uses thrusters to turn instead of momentum. And then I also have a tutorial for this one. Let's go check the shore now, because I put money on it. Salty's there waiting for me. Or Castaway. Let's see. Because we got the 2 exclusive ones taken care of. Now I just need 2 of the non-exclusive, which is just a matter of showing up to my village. And what I could probably do to increase the chances is just build more shore villages too for these ones, so that I could just go from shore village to shore village and see if they're a visitor, each one of them. But... Yep. Oh, I did find... I did talk to Castaway. I swear I added her too. Or at least got to talk to her. So it's just Salty, which... Oh, do I see him? No, it's Castaway. I don't think... I have both of them added. I think he... Because I have them both yeah, I have both these added. So that means Castaway can be the only other visitor. Right? I have her added. I don't think I have Blackheart added. So technically, I guess Blackheart could show up again. It can get visitors at level 1, right? Or no, I think I need to level it up at least once. No? More? I have to upgrade it more than that? It only gives me a... I don't think a villager will show up till a certain level. Or am I wrong? Will it show up? Ah! Caden's just chilling there. Hilarious. Hilarious! We find a villager spawn right there. Just chilling. Not one I mean, I already did all the villager ones, but... Oh, hey, look! Oh, wait, did I even harvest that flexwood? I think at the second level. Oh, I think it's just because I'm at 55 out of 55. That it's showing that. But I think it's just no visitor right now, so it's just a matter of going back and forth between the two. Yeah, oh, faster. I'm doing well. Almost got the whole codex done. Getting there. Started a couple, like last week or whatever. I only need one more shoreline. Triggerfish still needs to show up somewhere. And then it's just Lost Isles after I find Salty. I just have a handful of Lost Isles villagers that I haven't really even tried for yet. See, still no visitor here, so we just need to kind of check back. Actually, why don't we try this? Yeah, I really do need to reopen the store soon. I just haven't had time for it recently. Go, go, go. So you can make villages pretty close together. That might even be closer than you used to be able to make them. No, it's about 150 meters. How much of the map have I explored? I mean, most of it. I was just exploring around all the coastlines looking for shore villagers, but I mean, there's still just like a bunch of blank spots that I haven't skimmed through yet. Because the how much you discover around you is very small, so like it's very tedious if you want to like actually uncover all the fog. It'll just be at a little broken down shed with a campfire around it. Fighting a brute, why don't we throw balls into the VR? Because it'll break it down with all of his abilities. Just do 90s on the brute, is that what you're saying? Oh, Salty. Where are you? Oh, Blackheart showed up at this one. So I can't take him as an explorer. And I can't have him live because I'm max. Should I just get rid of another villager to force it? Or should I just... It's a coin flip. Salty's just going to show up one way or, like, eventually, right? I meant to bring grapplers. Because if I had gotten rid of one more villager... Oh, wait. I built this in... Oh, damn it! This is a dry valley village. RIP. Oh. I'm still on the dry valley. What the hell? There we go. Not root. But now it should start spawning the correct villager. I suppose I could have got rid of the other exclusive one, because then he wouldn't have showed up at the village. But I kind of wanted to keep him since they're already kind of annoying to find. Oh, this is Dry Valley? How is this Dry Valley? Still Dry Valley. How's none of this shore, dude? That's water. Stupid. Dry Valley? What the hell? What are these biomes? Oh, I gotta delete it. No, I gotta like actually delete it. Hold on. There we go. Now it's a shore village. Yo, thank you, Huff fam. Appreciate it. If you're on TikTok right now, come check me out on YouTube or Twitch. I'm live there as well. Same username. Ow. Okay, Blackheart's still there. I'm gonna go to... Because I don't think survivors can show up here at all. So I think I can get rid of a survivor, but I really don't want to. I think I'm gonna get rid of another desert-themed villager. And then I'll just add him. But he'll probably not be there, but I guess it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. It'll still speed things up. A lot of traveling around just to swap out villagers and force spawn the ones we want. What is your opinion on Epic unbanned cheaters? What do you mean? I have no idea. Like, cheaters in what? BR? I don't know anything about that. How's the map looking? I mean, do you mean like explored wise? Oh, I wanted to go to the other base. I'm just gonna build a bus station over there too. See, here we get rid of I think Triceratops isn't super rare, right? She's common now in the desert. I feel like she's like a show up at your village kind of person. Should get rid of her. April 1st. So it sounds like that's an April Fool's joke. If they're telling all the people that are going to get unbanned on April 1st, can you maybe imagine what the April Fool's joke might be this year from Epic? Yeah, we're not actually going to unban all the cheaters. That sounds like the destination we're headed to. The second I was like, oh, that sounds terrible. You say April 1st, I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. See, now he's not here, and I can't add him, but he's probably at another one. Oh, no, he is. Perfect. Perfect. So now the only other visitor that can show up at the shore is indeed Salty. He's got to be one of these. No, it's, yeah, if it says it on their page, we're in, we're 1 month away from April 1st, which is April Fool's Day. So I would imagine that is a big old hoax. Is anybody home? He will be at one of these eventually. And yes, I just didn't feel like walking to this other village. Salty, my boy! It worked. Nice to meet you. You're now in the Codex, my friend. Bow! To the Lost Isles! And hopefully you'll find Triggerfish. I don't even need to add him. I just needed to talk to him. Bada bing, bada boom! See, we just needed to build 3 villages and add the other one. Eventually it'll spawn. We're finessing the villager system, guys. They're my villagers, and I want them now! Eat. Maybe. Maybe. All right, that's all the shore villagers in one day. Bam, bada bop bow. And now what we do is this is the one I transported from, I believe, with my vehicle. You can still break the bus station and keep the materials, right? Can you still do that glitch? Where you take the bus and you break it and you still travel? I think it still works. Cool, cool, cool. And I guess I already have materials for this. For another bus station anyway, but... Oh, I should have left that back at the base. Now it's wasted. Oh, it's over here. Perfect. Instead of trying to fly that thing like 4,000 meters plus, I'll just fly it, bus over here, and then rebuild it. Oh yeah, LEGO Fortnite is way different now. There's a lot of updates that have been added since a year and 2 or 3 months ago. Yeah, Chris Gaming, what's going on? Same deal here. I'm just looking for small to medium POIs with campfires, and then we'll also look for my Nana Village. And the reason I think this vehicle will be good too here, because this is all really low elevation. It's just about as high as the shore. So my vehicle will be really good for looking for the Nana Village too, I believe. The Clonberry Farm. And then I believe we did... How did we do it? It was like... one on each corner. And then I think I had like... something like this. And then... what did we have? Like... 1, 2, 3. What did I have? I don't even remember how many chests I had. I think it was something like this. Didn't I have like this? Like that? I think that's what I did. Come back. Perfect. Oh, what are these sheep? Pretty. I haven't really seen much of these. Okay, so let's just go look for villagers. I think I already have. There's a village here, so he's a part of the village. Are there any visitors here that I don't already have? Nope, no visitors. Okay. Come back. Zep, Let me look at your Discord message real quick. Let's go check there. Maybe I do need more. I could take off a chest here, probably, actually. It's a little more floaty. Let's try more. I guess it's just the bases that are... Maybe it's also the sheep being weird. Because now I could always just take those balloons off if I want to go lower here. Yo! How's it going? Enemies? Yes, enemies. Yeah, I think it's different on every world, no matter what, even if it's like the same seed. 'Cause I don't see it anywhere. Oh, wait! Is that one of the regular ones? He's one of the regular wandering ones, right? Yeah. Screw you, dude. He's just a regular wandering one, but he's like all alone. Made me think it was him. Breaking the enemy POI? Okay, so if it has a campfire at it, break it. Oh, there's the other ones that are like wanderers. Because, yeah, I'm going to have to find the banana village eventually. Like, I'm not too worried. I'm less worried about the villagers and more worried about the banana villagers, to be honest. Why can't I sprint again? It's been happening to me all day. No sprint glitch. That's a new one. Or a resurfacing one, rather. Oh! Because I swear I got one of the bugged worlds where, like, I didn't get a Nana village. I've searched pretty hard, but... it could still be out there. I could have one of the ones that's like in the middle. I'm also lagging like crazy again. Because, like, the Nana village can be on the interior of the islands, too. But you just have to have such a good eye for one of those dirt spots. Because, like, what if you go by it and a tree is just barely blocking it? I've also heard of people finding them on the mountains and stuff. Like on weird shelves of the mountain. Oh, I need to open the chest to get them to spawn. Okay. or get them to despawn completely. So like, I wish the village was obvious like this, like the Nana village. I wish it already had builds. I wish it wasn't just a blank dirt patch. Because that would be so much more noticeable. At this point, I'll find the villagers, like, because killing the enemies, that means I have to go back to that spot, which I never, like right now, I'm not gonna, it's gonna be hard to remember where I've been since everything's all uncovered, so I'm just gonna search for the Nana village, and then if I happen to find random villagers during that hunt, then I guess that's a bonus. Because it's mostly the Nana village codex entries that I'm gonna struggle with. The other villagers should be pretty easy. But if I can't even find the Nana village, that means I'm not going to be able to complete the codex either way. There's like 3 or 4 Nana village characters. I want to say 3 minimum. How do you turn like that? Check, I have a video tutorial on this, a very similar vehicle to this that uses the same turning. It uses a swivel plate. So like, this is just such a shot in the dark because it's hard for me to remember where I've explored and where I haven't because the map's already uncovered. So finding the Nana village is going to be tough because it could be like quite literally anywhere. Like I think it could even be like up there. Why does the game do what? Lag and bug your character out from the seat? I don't know. Yeah, it's mainly shoreline, but I've given my shorelines the heaviest look so far. Like, I can do another shoreline search. Maybe they've patched it at some point after I've looked, I think I remember, where they, like, maybe fixed the spawn of it. It's probably also easier to see during the day, don't you think? Yeah, I've searched most of my Lost Isles already and had no luck, if not all of it. As you can see, it's the only part not discovered is the part that glitched back. But I suppose we can go over, like, here and search the coastline over there, starting over there. I could have a villager. Hey, square foot. I think that was a new one. Yep. What, square foot? I mean, it was just random. It could have been any of the other random ones. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But like 3 or 4 of them are the Nana villagers, not including the regular adventure Peely, which I already have discovered. Yeah, this one's Island Adventure Peely. And then there's Bananial and handfuls of others. Okay, so let's search around the coast of this one. I'm lagging. Have you found Jonesy? Yeah. Which one is he? Castaway Jonesy? Yeah. Oops. So like, it could be over. There's some areas over here where it like might be, but I would just highly doubt it to be on this island. Oh, I wanted to hit the geyser. Why is it so dark? I just skipped the nighttime. Oh, that could be a villager. Nope, it's enemies. So this is one that, like I said, I could probably clear and then get them to spawn. Oh, Squarefoot's gonna die. Let's get him out of there. My eyeball. Did Jonesy survive? I don't know. He might, or Squarefoot, he might have died. Like, it can be on an island like this, too, right? Like, with a POI? Why does this game want me to be so hard to see? It's raining constantly. Oh yeah, I did find the wreckage today, huh? I also found like 2 burger heads, like pretty much right next to each other. I think that's all the way around that one. They should just mark it on our maps at this point. That's what they should have done. Like, and that's the other thing, is people have said that there's like a marker thing that pops up when you're close now, I swear. Like, it should be pretty easy to find. Like, doesn't it pop up on your radar or something like that if you're close? I swear someone's told me that. So, like, all I gotta do is, like, pay attention to my So there'll be a, yeah, so what, it will be the same shape as like this village marker? Like that square with like the triangular bottom. So basically just look for a yellow one of those. And how close does it have to be? Because I'm just going to start going to these yellow markers and breaking them so that way they're not messing with me. Okay, so it's like a village marker, but yellow. That makes sense. I'm lagging. Because these are markers for when I was trying to discover it before. But these are just going to distract me. See, I technically already discovered this too, but it glitched out and I got one of those squares. Might as well explore it. I can't even see like the outline of the square. It's weird. See that? See, I was just marking these islands as checked already before. Where's the marker? Oh, there it is. Oh. Get me out of here. Yeah, still same lagging issues 100%. Hopefully they've been working on it lately, but nothing major has happened still. I just need to bring in helpers for this. Honestly, I just need to bring in like 7 friends, give them all flying machines, and then just be like, search around for that marker. I guess I could just do sweeps. Everybody, I need all of chat Hawkeyes onto my compass. If you see a yellow marker pop up anywhere, we want a yellow marker that's the same shape as these villages. Apparently that's the telltale. So I don't even really have to use my eyes on the map. It's really just scanning in a grid and then watching my compass to see if there's see, like, it'll pop up. I just need to know how close it is. Like, what's the range on it? You know what I mean? Northwest? I feel like I started up there today. But I'll just do, like, a bunch of spinnies. So, like, I feel like there, it looks like there's one, but it's just a patch of grass. Like, doesn't it look like there's supposed to be, like, this thing faked me out so many times. I remember I would come here, and it's not a village. It's just a patch of grass for no reason. It, like, makes you think. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have a tutorial for this one specifically soon. It's meant to fly low to the ground, so you can see things easier. At least on the shore. Like the cove off the sea. So like there's my yellow markers. I'm gonna get rid of it. Like, I've searched high and low. I've put in hours to this Nana Village search already. So it's kind of like shots in the dark here, especially since I have the map already explored. Yeah, I know it can spawn in the jungle. And I've mostly searched my shores already, so I'm probably going to prefer just searching through the jungle at this point. Where is it? Like, these are islands I've already searched, but I'm just trying to clean up the map now. But yeah, I think I should search more in the middle now that I know that it's a marker, because I swear I've searched the shores like dozens of times. Yeah, I was about to say, maybe in a... Because I'm going to probably... I don't think I'm going to get to any SMP work today. I've been grinding on this, but otherwise, if I do another Codex day, I'll definitely pull on some helpers and we can just search around. Villager? No. It also makes me want to like get rid of my villages because they track from so far away. But I don't want to get rid of my Lost Isles one, or my actual... Oh wait, monks. I might already have her, but... I think I do already have monks. Yeah. I can try near the Colombo bus station further, because that would make sense, like... But I have an already existing world, and not that content doesn't get added to them, but when new content does get added to already existing worlds, a lot of times it is really, like, jank. Ugh. Scanning. Yeah, it might very well could be broken for me. I've heard that a lot, where it's just like not in some people's worlds, and I wouldn't be surprised if mine was one of them. So I would imagine the range is like 100 or 200 meters on the village showing up on your radar. And I've flown around here enough where I think I would have noticed it eventually. But who knows? Hey, look. This is like one of the prototypes to this vehicle. A little lighter, but... Oh my god, we're falling right out of the sky! Ah! Oh. Sorry, I was just trying to be spastic. Oh my god. Actually, hold on a second. actually need this stuff. Stop it! Where are you? So what I want to do is... I'm lagging. Now we have even more altitude control. See, I'm not seeing this like anywhere. LEGO Fortnite in the big 2025. Something wrong with that? We can go higher. Yeah, I probably am going to bring in some people to help me find it. Just because it's such a needle in a haystack kind of situation. Take me over the mountain. And of course I had to use yellow for these flags, so they're like red herrings. I'm not even looking for campfires. The only reason I'm looking for campfires is for the potential random villager, like I've been finding. But I'm like looking for both at the same time. I'm looking for the Nana villager, or the Nana village, plus the natural villager spawns. Ellen, sorry, say it wrong. Elgalin. I am looking for villagers and also the Nana village, which is something I added a long time ago, and you don't need to do it to unlock anything, but it's part of the codex, technically. I'm just trying to complete the codex at this point. See, like, what's the max distance on these markers? That's how I imagine how far the Nana village would show. Aw. I hit it, but I didn't hit it. See, this was one of the original islands that someone with my same map type found it on. But I did not find mine here. Like, someone with the exact same map as me showed it here, but I could never find it. I might put in like a ticket or something with Epic and be like, oh, here's my world ID. Can you maybe see if you can do anything about this villager thing? Because I have searched a lot here. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. I made a mistake. Don't worry. It's okay. It'll be okay. It will be okay. Don't panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Watch this. Oh crap, we used all of the silk we had. I thought I had silk. Maybe there will be silk in here. There was not silk in there. How much wood do I have on me? Okay, we're good. I don't even have a flint knock. Good old sky ramp. Good thing I have enough wood on me. Oops, that wasn't the right size. Which one? There we go. I still can't sprint. Playing in expert mode is how you get the spikes around your hunger bar. How to beat the game? I wouldn't say it's a game that you necessarily beat, but defeating the Storm King and leveling up all your villages to level 10 in expert mode and getting all the trophies, probably. Otherwise, it's an open-end game in general. I think we might pick this up tomorrow, because I was going to do a little bit of SMP, but I bled in too much with the search here. But I think I'm going to call it there for the night. I'm going to place a little bus station here, and we'll come right back and search some more tomorrow. I'm hungry again already. I'm too hungry. Like IRL hungry. Here, let's throw this down. And I don't really... I guess I could log out here. I'll pick it back up tomorrow. Probably the same time I did today. 6 p.m. Eastern. And yeah. Oh, my light turned back on. Ooh, do I have the pickle guy yet? I don't think I do. I think he's like the next page, yeah. We're close to the pickle guy. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll probably do the Storm King tomorrow. I know I didn't do him today. But I'll try to run Storm King first thing tomorrow for some people who've been looking for me to watch me do that. Ben Fleet Games sounds good. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you guys are on TikTok, come join me on Twitch or YouTube the next time. I'm the same username on both of those platforms, Epic Bricks. And if you guys enjoy the show and enjoy my content, if it's ever been helpful for you, and if you want me to put that ship tutorial up tomorrow, creator code, Epic Bricks in the item shop. Very much appreciated. Just like my username, Epic with a K. Ooh, look at that. Look at the item shop real quick. I think this is one of the coolest looking. It's so colorful. There's different styles for it? What are the styles? Oh, see, like, why does Lego only get one? I want to be able to pick different Lego styles on that. That would be like an instant buy if I could. What else we got? Anything else good? Synth. Honestly, dude, that looks solid. That looks really cool. It's like basic, but I like the colors. John Wick. Animated Cowboy Bebop. Nick. Ooh, Grimy, Toy Trooper. Those are both good. Trixie, Galaxy type people. There's like a whole theme going on there. Black Cat. What else? Ooh, Cuddle Buns Pack, huh? Interesting. Weird. And then Raptor Royale. This is the new $4.49 pack. Honestly, super cool. But I was always tell people, if you want 600 V-Bucks, this is the best price for it over the other one. All right, we ended it on Twitch. I forgot how the countdown for that works. Calling it there. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Same with YouTube. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow just as well. Later, guys.